I hope your day is off to a good start. I'm Lubomira, and thank you for joining me. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome to my channel, and if you're returning, it's great to have you back. If you like the things I share with you, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons. By selecting the little bell, you'll get notified every time I post a new video, so you never miss out on any of the crafty goodness. Today is day 10 of the 12 days of Christmas in November. I can hardly believe that it's been 10 days of crafting. I've had so much fun sharing these cards with you. I'm sharing another card with an ink blended background today, but we'll be making the panel into an infinity shaker. Is that what they're called? Infinity shakers? I don't know, but that's what I'm calling it. Let's jump right into the video. First thing I do is stamp my images in intense black ink and create masks for the images using Post-it tape. I also stamp a sentiment on my panel in Versamark ink and heat emboss it with white powder. The embossing powder will resist the ink when I ink blend over the panel. I forgot to emboss my flying Santa before removing the stamp from my mini Misty. To make sure that my alignment is correct, I use a piece of acetate to test my stamp positioning. I simply put the acetate over the stamped image and then place my stamp on the acetate, adjusting it as I need it. Then I stamp like I would normally do, making sure that acetate stays in place. When I get the positioning right, I remove the acetate and restamp the image. Next, I color my images with Copic markers. For the exact colors I use, please see the description below. trees looked a little odd just floating off to the side there, so I went back with a pen and added a little hill under them to ground them. To protect my coloring when I ink blend, I place the mask that I made earlier over my images, and then using Distress Oxide, I start ink blending my background. I use the colors Spun Sugar, Tumbled Glass, Salty Oceans, and Chipped Sapphire. This makes a wonderful color blend, perfect for a winter sky. After I'm done with the ink blending, I add some splatter to my skyline and then pull off my mask to reveal the clean masked edge of the snowy hills. I go back with a white gel pen to add some falling snow throughout the panel. I make sure to add some spots in front of my trees and houses. Having completed my background, I can now place the clear pouch around it to hold my confetti. You can make this pouch out of any plastic that's easy enough to wrap around your panel. I actually like using the glitter laminating sheets I make with my laminator. I had one left over from a previous project, and you can see how I make these panels in my 4 creative ways to use laminating sheets video. I'll link it in the description below if you're interested. Since my plastic is thick, I like using my scoreboard to create the creases that will help fold the plastic and hold on to the panel. I usually make the plastic film at least a ½ inch larger than my background on each side, so there is plenty of acetate to wrap around to the back. If my panel is 4¼ by 5½, then my acetate is at least 5¼ by 6½. I first score 2 sides, the top and one of the sides at ½ inch. Then I use my panel along with the plastic film and press it into the corner to determine where to score the other 2 sides. Once I have the plastic scored, I cut off the corners to make folding the plastic around my panel easier. I also like snipping the ends of my flaps at a diagonal to create seamless corners. Apply a strong double-sided tape to the back of my ink blended background and then wrap the plastic around 2 sides and the bottom. I keep the top open to fill with confetti. I used several different glitters and confettis to generously fill my shaker card. There's plenty of room in this one. After filling it, I seal the remaining open side closed. All that's left is to attach the shaker to a card base. I use the same double-sided tape and go over the flaps in the back to further secure them. Then I attach the panel to a card base and my card is done. Card definitely has a wow factor and adds another way to showcase a beautiful ink blended background. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to leave me your comments below. I love hearing from you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.